Hello guys, welcome to my channel. Today we are gonna create a program using Python language, and the program is for generating a password. Let's open the IDE, and today we are going to use PyCharm. You can use whichever IDE or code editor you prefer, for example VS Code or Jupyter Notebook. Before starting, I have a small request to you guys to please subscribe to the channel, as it will keep me motivated to make such more videos. So coming back to our topic, let's create a Python file. We can click here or from here, anywhere, new script. It will open a new tab. This is a basic code which PyCharm shows in a new tab. We can remove these, and then as this is a beginner friendly video, we are gonna generate passwords using some static values provided by the user themselves. For that we will require user's name, age and phone number. So we are gonna create three variables. First one will be name, where we will take the name of the user using the input function, and here we will enter this text. So whenever we will run the program, the first text which will be generated, which user will see, will be enter your name. So here user will enter your name, and as you would have seen, one of cool feature of PyCharm is when I assigned the variable as name, and when I was creating this input function, it automatically suggested the whole string to me. So as you can see in the next variable as well, so when we write age, it will suggest us the whole line, as you can see. So this is a cool feature of using IDEs. So, and we just type the tab button, click the tab button, and it will complete the whole line of code. We don't have to write anything. And the third variable that is that we will require is phone number. So phone number, and again it has suggested me the whole line of code, and I will take this, and here we will start our main code. So first I will run this and show you. So our program is working fine. Enter name, we can enter any name. It will ask for our age, enter age, and then we can give some phone number. So our this much code which we have written is completed. So now what we require is, we will what we will do in this program is, out of this name we will take up the four first letters from the name. So our password will look like should, and the age plus the plus 4 digits from our phone number that will start from the fifth digit. So in this case the fifth digit is this 742 6. So from 6 to then another 4 digit from there, that is 6872. 6872. Our code will look like this, or we can shuffle it as well. We can put this age at the start itself, so it will look like this. So as a common password rule, we require minimum 8 letters, 8 characters in our password. So we are using 10 here. So to store all this value, we will need a variable. So we will write a variable password, and we will assign a empty list here, and whatever these characters we are going to enter here, and then we will convert it into string. So we will start, and we will use a for loop for character in our age, and we'll use a colon, and we will come to next line. So either we can use this, again it has suggested this whole line of code, password dot append character. So from age, what we will give, we will have two string here, 2 and 4. It will append 2 then 4 in this empty list. So first I will show this, or we can either do this, or we can do it as password equal to password plus the character. Oh sorry, that's why it's showing the warning sign. So we need to remove this. We'll comment it out, and then till here we will try to run our program. So as the name Shubham H25 and then so we got an error that this list, we have a list and we are trying to add a string in the list. We can't add a string. For example, we have AB that's in a list and we can't add C to it or anything. We need a list itself to add that. So here what we can do is simply make this inside a list and try it out again. So here you can see we did not get any error, but we did not get any output as well. So what I will do is, to just verify, I will print our password here to check our code is working perfectly. So you can see his age is now inside this empty container, empty list, and our work is completed for the first thing. For the age, now we have to do the same with name and phone. So we can just copy it. For character, in place of age, we'll just change name and password is, and here what we can do is, this password is equal to password plus, we can remove this with plus equal to. So this will do the same thing, it's just a short form to make the code more readable or to look more clean. So, and again this time we will print our password here, or let's complete the whole password generator program itself. We will add the phone number as well. This time we will enter here phone number and password plus password. So here what we will get is, we will get Shubh 23 Shubh plus 2342, the starting 4 digits from our phone number, but that we will change. First we are trying to see that our program is working till here or not. 23 and phone number. So we can see his age 23 and the first 4 digit characters from the string Shubh. But what we see here is the whole name is added into the list, and we don't want that. We just want the 4 digits from his name. So we have to make some changes here, and what we can do is, for character in name, we can use a range function here. Range from 0 to we need only 4 characters, right? So we will enter here 4, and password plus is equal to, so character will be the number, and from the name we have to pick the first index. So what will happen here is, when we generate this, so while coming in this for loop, what will happen is, for character, first character it will take as 0. So and then it will go into the password. Password will already have 24 entered, 2 and 4, 2 of the strings in the list. Then third will be the 0th of the 0, the index 0 is the index. So name of 0, so name of 0 we know we have entered Shubham, so name of 0 will be S. It will pick S and it will add S into our list where we have 2 and 4. Now it will add s as well, and again it will come back here. It will see for the next when it will come for the next range, it will pick 1 from here and it will put name of 1, means from Shubham this name it will pick the first index. First index is h and it will enter h here. Like that it will do till 3, because our last index is 4, that will be excluded, and it will just use pick till 3. So 0, 1, 2 and 3, 0th index, first index, second and third index. So till shub it will keep on adding in our list, and then it will come out of this for loop and it will go to the other for loop. And in phone number as well, what we saw is all the digits from our full number is added here, but we don't want that. We will enter 10 digits of our phone number. The user will enter the 10 digits of his phone number, but it will only pick from the 5th to the 9th, 5th, 6th, 7th and 8th. Sorry, so here also we have to take the range. Here what we are doing differently here is we will start from the 5th index and take till the 8th index. So we have to enter 9 here, so that it includes 9 and take up to 8th index. So here also we will add this, and here we will use the append, so that we are not using the same thing over and over again. And here we will enter phone number of character. So what will happen in our password, it will keep on appending the characters starting from the 5th index till the 8th index. So what will happen here is we have given this number, okay, suppose, so the 5th index, 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th. So it will pick the 3 from here and it will add in our list. Then it will come for the 6th index, that is 5, 2 and whatever we will the user would enter, it will take up to 8th index and it will append in our list, and we will finally print our, and let's see. So here we can see it has taken 2, 3 shub, the first 4 characters from the name, and the 5th. Okay, so 5th, it has taken the, actually it has taken the 6th index because it starts with 0. So this is the 0th index, this is 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th and 5th. So it has taken 3, then the 6th index, 7th index and till up to the 8th index. So it has entered 3, 2, 1 and 9. So however, it doesn't matter, we can go here and change also, but we have to pick from any random position. So it doesn't matter, we can pick from 3, 2, 1, 9 also, or we can pick from 6, 5, 4, 3 also. We just did not want to pick the starting letters from starting digits from our phone number or the ending digits. We just wanted some in between digits which we have picked. So our password is generated, and the thing what we have to do at last is, this is inside a list, we have to make it as a string. We can either use we can again use a for loop where for I in our password, which this is our newly made password, for I in our password we will keep on adding it to a string. We will create a final password named variable where it will be an empty string, and what we can do here is we can enter final password is equal to final password plus I. So what is happening here is, now once all of this is done, once we get this output, once it has the list is converted into this, then it will come to this line. So it will see we have a final password named variable which is an empty string. There is nothing here, not even a space, it's empty. So and it will come to a for loop, and for I in password. So our password is this list, so it will keep on iterating from the first object till the last. So first is what? String 2. So what it will do is it will take 2 and come inside the for loop, and it will see final password is equal to final password plus I. Final password is an empty string. Final password is an empty string, and plus it will add I. What is I? The first, that is a 2, not integer but a string. So here it will add 2. So now our once it is done, we will change it as I. Cool. And once this 2 is added to here, then again it will come to the for loop, and it will pick up 3 from here, and it will add 3 here, and it will keep on iterating over every item from this list and keep on adding it to our string that was initially an empty string, but it will keep on adding here till we come to the last item, that is 9, and it will give us a string. Now what will happen is we will not have a list, we will have a string. So our password is generated. We have a one word password. So let's check it out. Forgot is we forgot to print itself, so we have to print our final password. We have to rerun it. 23, and we can see our password, which includes the 2 digits from our age, 4 letters from our name, start from the starting character till the 4th index, I mean the 3rd index according to Python, and then the 5th index up to the 8th index of phone number. And like this way we can generate any password. We can check it with some other name also. If we put in Abhishek, his age is 45 and his number is something like this, and we can see password for him is 45 Abhi2358. What we can do is we can remove this effort we don't have to do. What we can do is we can use, as in the beginning I told you guys that we are gonna use import module as well. So random module. So for using that random module, first we need to import that random module, and now we can use, what we can do is, instead of these many things, what we can do is simply, when our list is generated with all the characters, what we can do is use the random, and our password random dot shuffle is a module, and the functionality of this random dot shuffle module is that we have a list, right, of password. It has many characters, 10 characters inside it, but what we have is we printed it as 45 Abhi. It's picking up in a sequence, right? 45 from here, Abhi from here, and 2358 from here. So if we don't want the password to be in this way, because it is, maybe someone can hack it, but it's not that easy, because we are selecting phone number from in between. We are using the age at the beginning and 4 characters from our name, which we can pick, which we can change if we don't want from beginning. Also can change the range, any range we can put here. For now we are using the starting name. Also what we can do is we can pick from SHEK also, the last 4 character. We can pick the last 4 strings also. So better, if we may want to make it even better, we don't have to think of many things. We will just enter our name, age and phone number, and this module will do the work. What it will do is, first let's see, we will print password. We will see everything what's happening down there here. and we don't need this also, and it will shuffle the password, and then we will print password again. So let's run it and I will show you what happens here. We'll do the same thing, Yupam 24 number. Okay, and we will run this. So here, do you see, earlier we were getting age in a sequence, the 4 digit in a sequence, and the 4 digits from your name also in a sequence. But what's happening here is it's shuffling it randomly. Like 4, it has put in the 0th index. It was at the first index earlier, but it kept it here. S also came at the first. U from the 4th index, it came at the 2nd index, and it shuffled it. So once the password is shuffled and we get it inside our list like this, so what we have to do is convert it into a string. So again we can use the simple method, that is using a for loop, create a empty string, assign it to a variable, and iterate all the characters from our earlier list into this empty string. But what else we can do here is we can use another module named join. So what it does, it will concatenate all the characters inside a list into a string. So it will look like h3u14. It will be a one single list like this. Our whole character will be like this. So, and that works as we can create our final password and name it as final password, and we need to do what we need to do is an empty string dot join our password. So as we can see, at first here what we did is we took every character from age and 4 characters from name, took the 4 letters from the phone number from the 5th index till the 8th index, and added it into an empty list, and that list then later got these 10 characters inside it. But this was initially in an order, so what we did is we shuffled it using the random module, and next what we had to do is we got this list as a shuffled in a shuffled order. All the 10 characters later got shuffled into this list. So then, and what we had to do last step was to get it as a single string, as a word, what we say in our day-to-day life, in a single word. So to do that we use the join module, and we do not have to do anything, just this is a list named as password stored inside a variable named password. What we have to do is we have to create a new variable and just give empty string, and this is a separator, like what it is used for. We can keep a separator that do we want anything when we join this string, when there is, do you want nothing in between, or do you want comma or space, anything? So that thing we can enter here. For example, if I give double space here and run this again, we will see that this time when it gave us this string, it has entered 2 spaces between every character from that list, every item from that list. So this is the work of this separator. So but as we wanted it in a single string, we kept it a empty string, so that when it adds all the items 8 then 4 then 8, but it should not have any gaps or any other character in between. So what and all we saw in this program was we started with assigning some variables and using the input function to take the user's input, and then created an empty list to hold the values which we will be adding later on. And for that we used a for loop, and precisely we used 3 for loops as we had 3 variables: name, age and phone number, and we appended all the characters into that list. Later what we did is we created an empty string and then added all these list items into that list. But later we changed it, as what we did is we wanted an extra functionality that we did not want it in a sequence. We wanted it in some random order. So what we did is the password, the items in that list which we had in password, we shuffled it and we got it in a random order, so that it's even harder to crack as a password, right? And then what we earlier did was we used a for loop to add all these characters inside the string, but again later we used a join operator to join the items inside a list into a string using only one line. So that's all guys for today's program. See you guys in the next video. Thank you for staying till the end of the video, and please subscribe before leaving. Thank you.